Hi folks, welcome to another Find It Quick Tips video. Today I'm going to show you how to recycle and reuse your pages. Specifically, we're going to reuse an event page because event pages are the easiest to reuse. However, the website was created with the concept of reusing pages in mind. So whether it's an organization, program, or event page, we want to reuse as much of the information that you've already put into the system as we can. If you need support with that, you can always reach out to me. But right now, I'm just going to show you the basic steps for updating an event page. And the reason event pages are the easiest is because really we're just changing the dates. So the way that we start is by simply going to the login page, your typical login steps. You need to have your username, needs to be written exactly with the correct punctuation and capitals and spaces. And you can have your password. If you don't have your password, you can reach out to me for help resetting it. Once you're logged into your account, you'll see this black bar at the top. You want to click on Manage, and then you want to go to your Opportunities page. Your opportunities page, as you may have seen in other videos, is the central place on your account where you can find all the pages you own. And in this case, I can see the types of the pages here, and I want to update this free services event that this organization is hosting. So I'm going to click on the title to see what the public sees. Another option would be to go straight to the edit button. There is an edit button in the previous page, and this edit button right here will take us behind the scenes on the form that we use to create that page. So right now, this is where all the information that appears on that front end page, it comes from. So I'm just going to go through this and see what information I need to update. Most of it is going to be the exact same this year because the event is the same as it was last year. So in many cases, you won't need to re-update a lot of this stuff like the summary descriptions or the categories it's attached to. A lot of times the contact information will stay the same. The ages, the people that you're serving will stay the same if it's relatively the same event. And in this when section, we're going to be able to update the times or the dates that it's offered. So in this case, we have, looks like this April 30th date already passed. Today is the 29th of May, so this date has not happened. It's happening tomorrow, and that's the last one that we have in the system. So now I want to add new dates for this to occur. I'm going to click the Add Another Item, and I can add our next one, which is going to happen on July 2nd, which is actually the date that we'll resume running paid social media ads. Um, so I'm just going to add the dates. I'm going to add the start and end time. This is the start and end date and end time. So sorry, this is the start date and start time. This is the end date and end time. And another option I could go about if I wanted to add more dates is I could just overwrite the ones that we already have from the past. So say I want to throw in the April dates. It's going to happen on April 1st, and it's going to happen at the same time. So you can see here, I've plugged in the dates, and it's updated the end time for me as well to match the previous event entry that we had there. And now I've got two dates coming up in the future for my event page. I can see that, the location is going to be the same. If I needed to replace that, I could just remove this one and look up a new one. And the cost and sign up information are generally going to be the same too if we're talking about an event. But, say we've got a new registration form that we want to add this year, we could just type in the URL here and we could create a button for that on the front end. Once I've updated the dates and the information I want to change, I just click update. And now that I have new dates in the future, it's still going to show the one that's coming next because it's the most upcoming. But you can see we've got these new dates listed here for the future. So that's how you update information on an event page. And now I've just reused this event page and made it relevant for another few months. I could go in and update plenty of more dates if I wanted to add a whole year's worth. If I wanted to add as many as I know, maybe I know more than a year. You can do that. whatever you want. It's your discretion to do so. It helps if you're adding a lot of dates to overwrite the old ones so that you don't have too many columns to go through because it will slow your page down if you have too many. But for the most part, that's all you need to do to update a page, specifically an event page where you're just adding new dates that it's going to happen. So that's it for the tutorial today. Please reach out to me if you need support updating your pages. You can reach me at info@finditcambridge.org or 617-686-2998. That does it for today's Find It Quick Tips. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks for using Find It Cambridge.